Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is shraydee. Oh, come on, cat. Why you gotta do that in the background when I'm recording my intro? Quit licking your butthole. Sorry about that. Today we're going to be featuring some battles that were submitted to me by one of my viewers and subscribers. So a huge shout out to YaruDeBeast for submitting your battles to me. We're going to take a look at a Pokemon that doesn't care what you think. He's so cavalier about everything. Actually, psych, it's another Tangrowth feature. That's right, we're not talking about Escavalier, we're talking about Tangrowth again, my favorite Pokemon for Ultra Premier. So, strap in your bootstraps, because it's another Tangrowth feature. Alright, woohoo! Let's get into the team that he's going to be running. So he's got an Escavalier in the lead with Counter, Mega Horn, and Drill Run. And then Lapras in the back with Ice Shard, Surf, and Skull Bash. I really like this moveset for Lapras in the Ultra League. And then he's got Tangrowth as his safe switch with Vine Whip, Rock Slide, and Power Whip. So let's get right into these battles. And by the way, you guys, if you want to have your battles featured in one of my videos, go down to the description and click on Battle Submission Form and just fill that out for me. It's all you got to do. Okay, so it's not really a great lead here. He's going to be doing neutral damage with all of his moves, but the Dragon Breath is just so oppressive. So he's going to go for this Drill Run, and then I imagine his opponent's probably going to go for an Octazooka because it will be neutral as opposed to Outrage, which would be resisted. But Escavalier is pretty squishy, and even though Octazooka doesn't do that much damage, it's still going to... Ooh, and he gets the attack debuff. That's the one thing about a Kingdra lead that really sucks, because... you're bound to get debuffed sometimes. Alright, so he's going to switch into his Tangrowth before he gets farmed down. And then I imagine his opponent is going to go for an Outrage. Let's see. Okay, going to shield that. I like that. So he goes for an Outrage. Does correctly shield the Outrage, so that's good. And then he's going to farm this Kingdra all the way down. If I was his opponent, I would have switched out there. And he's coming in with a Gengar. Now, Gengar is a very good response to Venusaur, but Tangrowth, on the other hand, can hit Gengar for neutral damage with these Rock Slides, and he's got two of them. So, this Gengar is definitely going to have to use a shield if it wants to survive. So he does shield, and then let's see. Is he going to shield this? This is probably a Shadow Punch because his health is so low. It is a punch. So he's just going to let his Tangrowth go down and save his shield for his Lapras. Lapras is a good response to Gengar. So he's going to come in with Lapras and I imagine probably farm all the way down. Maybe trying to sack there, but wasn't able to catch it. Going to shield in case it's a... Yeah, okay, so it is a Sludge Bomb. That would have done a lot of damage. So good shield there. And then the opposing Lapras comes in, and now this opposing Lapras, if it doesn't have Skull Bash, it's definitely going to lose this matchup. Let's see what it decides to do. Okay, so Skull Bash lands, and yeah. Opposing Lapras probably had Ice Beam, because there's no way that a Lapras can beat another Lapras without Skull Bash. Unless they both don't have Skull Bash, and then that's just going to be a long, drawn-out battle that nobody wants to sit through. Okay, so picks up a good lead here. Going to be doing super effective damage with the counters. And then Alolan Muck comes in, which is not a good response to this Escavalier because this Drill Run will be super effective. So I imagine they're definitely going to shield, and then I would just stay in with the Escavalier. Could switch into like Lapras, I guess, but I don't know. Okay, gonna eat the Dark Pulse. I guess you don't have to shield that, so let's see if they decide to shield this Drill Run. This will be super effective, and it will come close to KOing. It does almost KO, and it was actually a CMP tie, so very good. Let's see if he's gonna shield here. Okay, gonna take the shield advantage. No reason to keep that Escavalier around, I guess, because Tangrowth can take care of the Lapras. They're going to come in with Charizard. Now, Charizard doesn't want to see a Rock Slide, so they're probably going to have to use their last shield here. Okay, they do shield, and then I imagine as the Tangrowth, probably just shield and go for this Rock Slide here. Even if this is a Dragon Claw, it probably is worth shielding just in case. So, and then I would have switched out if I was at Charizard, because this Rock Slide is definitely going to KO. And then it looks like this Tangrowth is just going to sweep here because Lapras is going to come back in. These Ice Shards are doing a good amount of damage. I think this is a good shield because Surf would KO from this range. And Power Whip's going to do a lot of damage to this Lapras. And then can probably just finish it off with his Lapras. Just going to go in. These Ice Shards are double resisted, but yeah, the opposing Lapras knows that there's nothing they could do there to win. So a very good game in the second game here. Let's go into the next battle. Let's see. So this trainer is around the 2400 range. I know that there's a glitch going on right now where you can't see that, but I think he said it was 2380 something. I don't know, I'm not really sure. So this is I mean, it's a good lead. It's definitely a good lead, but these frenzy plants are gonna, come out quicker than the drill runs can. He's gonna go for Mega Horn. Now this is gonna be neutral damage, and it's gonna do a whole lot of damage. Yeah, that's a good amount of damage. So the counters are resisted because of the poison typing on Venusaur, but there's no need to shield these frenzy plants. But they are definitely gonna be spammed out here. They are double resisted by Escavalier, and they're just gonna counter down. So a very easy win in that first matchup. And then gonna go for the Mega Horn here. This will be resisted because of Dragonite's flying typing, but so would the Drill Run, and they actually shielded. I'm surprised they shielded. And then gonna come in with Tangrowth here, and this Rock Slide will be super effective. Let's see if the Dragonite wants to double shield. They do double shield. Okay. So and then Snorlax is gonna come in, and this is not as good of a matchup as like a Venusaur Snorlax matchup, but it still is pretty good. These Power Whips are going to do a lot of damage. Not as much as a Frenzy Plant from Venusaur, but obviously Frenzy Plant is an amazing move. Okay, going to shield the Body Slam to retain some health on this Tangrowth. I respect it. And then this Power Whip will not KO, but it will come close. Let's see what he wants to do next. Oh, it actually does KO. Oh, no, okay. One Vine Whip. And then Dragonite's going to come back in, and it could even survive this Dragon Claw and go for the Rock Slide, but I guess the safe play is to shield, go for the Rock Slide, and then just finish off with Lapras. This won't KO, but it will come pretty close. It's going to do a lot of damage. Dragonite's very squishy in the Ultra League, and then yeah, one Ice Shard takes it out. Ice Shard being double super effective to Dragonite because of that Dragon flying typing. So good game in game number 3. These are some solid wins here. Going into the next battle. I really like this team, and I wish I had a Lapras because I've been really wanting to use it. I know Lapras is a solid pick. Okay, so this is a pretty decent lead. The Shadow Claws are going to do a lot of damage. The counters are double resisted, but the Drill Run is super effective. This could be a Shadow Ball, probably a Shadow Punch. Okay, I wasn't counting. But this Drill Run is definitely going to hurt. It's definitely going to get a shield, I would imagine. And then let's see if this... okay, gonna safe switch into Lapras. I like that play. Machamp's gonna come out, so that's not looking too good. This Machamp's gonna do a lot of damage with these cross chops. I'd imagine just let the Lapras go at this point, because your other two Pokemon can take care of the Gengar, I would imagine. Ooh, oh, that sucks. Could have gone for the Skull Bash there, or tried to go for the Skull Bash there, but wasn't able to get it in time. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna come in with Tangrowth. Now Machamp does technically beat Tangrowth. But let's see if he's able to pull this out, because he did do some damage with that Lapras. But this Machamp has a lot of energy. Okay, just going to let it go. And then going to go for the Power Whip here. This would be doing neutral damage in this matchup, whereas Rock Slide would be resisted because of the fighting typing on Machamp. And they just let it go, and they're going to save their shields for Gengar, and it looks like Gengar might sweep here. Gonna have to call this whether it's a Shadow Ball or a Shadow Punch. I would imagine it's probably a Punch since his health is so low, and then probably gonna get punched again and then Shadow Clawed down. So unfortunate there. Oh, it's actually a Shadow Ball, so very nice on the opponent's side. I'd imagine probably trying to go for that Surf, but you can never like guess in the moment whether or not you're gonna be able to get the Skull Bash off. That Skull Bash would have been really good in that matchup, even if it was shielded. I think getting that last shield would have been really nice there, but unfortunate. Okay, this is not a good lead here. These Dragon Breaths are resisted, but they're doing a lot of damage, and all three of Escavalier's moves are resisted because of the flying typing on the Dragonite. All the Dragon moves are resisted as well. Hurricane would be neutral, and it would probably one-shot, but I don't think they're going to go for that. Going to go for the Mega Horn, and they actually shield, so that's interesting that they decided to shield that. It would be resisted. Going to safe switch into the Tangrowth here. And can easily survive a Dragon Claw. The Dragon Breaths are going to do more damage than the actual charge moves will. And man, these Dragonite leads are really tough to deal with. Like, I found that Dragonite's really good against individual Pokemon, and it can really it can take like 2 Pokemon out of your line if you're not prepared for it. This has been happening to me a lot too. So gonna go for this Rock Slide. This should be taking out the Dragonite, but this Dragonite put in a lot of work against his team. Let's see what they have now. They're gonna come in with Lapras, which is, I guess the Tangrowth was low enough that they were able to Ice Shard down. But now it's going to be able to come in with Escavalier and do super effective damage with these counters. This is just a Surf, but it will come close to KOing. It will be neutral damage in this matchup. And probably going to be able to get to this Drill Run. Yeah. Too risky to go for the Mega Horn. I do believe that the Lapras is out of Surf. Maybe not. Okay, let's see if this Lapras has Skull Bash. I don't think they do, because this seemed a little bit early for a Skull Bash. Yeah, this is just a Surf. So this should be a pretty easy win here, because these Surfs are going to be resisted and not going to do that much damage here. Lapras is thick as hell. So just gonna... This kind of reminds me of the Azumarill versus Azumarill matchup here. Gonna go for the Surf just to, you know, chip away here. The Ice Shards are double resisted, so it's kind of hard to farm a Lapras down with another Lapras. But if he is able to farm it down, he's going to have a lot of energy. Okay, Gyarados comes in, and here comes the Skull Bash. This Gyarados is not ready for a Skull Bash. Oh man, it's going to hurt. Oh, that's like 70% of its health. Ice Shards are going to be neutral, because water resists ice, and then flying takes super effective from it, so definitely neutral neutral damage here. The Surfs are going to be resisted, but Gyarados is pretty squishy, so I imagine this is going to come close to taking out the Gyarados here. Yep. And then should be able to Ice Shard down, I would imagine. Yep. So good game there. Very well played. I really am loving Tangrowth so much. I'm sorry for featuring Tangrowth so many times. Alright, so that's going to be all the battles. He went 4-1. Picking up his Skarmory. Very, very nice. But yeah, I'm sorry for featuring Tangrowth so much, but he's just such a good Pokemon. Okay, let's see. So he's at 2354. So almost up to rank 9. So congratulations on that. And I hope you get to rank 10, even though it's like almost impossible to get to rank 10, it seems like this season. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And like I said, if you guys want to have your video or your battles featured in a video of mine, go down to the description, click on the battle submission form and fill that out for me, and then upload your battles to Google Drive and then get a shareable link and just send it through that form. And yeah, you could have your battles featured in a video just like this, and you're pretty likely to have them featured. So and also, it doesn't matter what rank you are, it doesn't matter what your skill level is, even just, you know, I feel like it's important to watch battles from all the different ranks and skill levels, just to take a look and see what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. You know, obviously I make tons of mistakes in my battles as well, so don't feel bad if you've made mistakes in your battles. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and everybody take it easy.